Yeah, Jezebel, it's dedicated to tribute to all the independent, strong people, basically. It's about a girl called Jezebel who does things in her own way, and it's very kind of a special, unique person. Uh, I think also it's about a girl, but I can relate to the song easily myself. I think it's if you make things in your life, make decisions in your life yourself, and like don't think too much what other people think about you. You're a Jezebel. Well, we actually got inspired by from a character who was mentioned in the Bible. There's a woman called Jezebel, and she was a very bad woman. Actually, she was like a murderer and a betrayer, but also at the same time she was very attractive, beautiful, and clever. So that was the original inspiration for the song, for the title. But we wanted to take it to the modern day and just write a tribute to all the independent, strong women. It's definitely a new beginning for the band. We have a new guitarist. Emilia joined us in September, and we're very happy to have her with us. She's an incredible guitarist, but also a very cool personality and very inspiring person. So I think her appearance gives something new, something fresh to the band too. So we wanted to spice it up with a little bit of color. So we added one color because we always wear black, but in the video we have some yellow too. And that also is kind of we wanted to create this kind of contrast in the video, like have the opposites there. Also, the combination of black and yellow is kind of toxic. First of all, she's a great guitarist. She has played guitar since she was 5 years old, which is the most important thing when you have a guitarist. She's a great player. But also, her style and her appearance is influencing us in many ways. I think it's kind of hard to say what it is, but she fits in the lineup perfectly. She's like one of us, but at the same time she's inspiring us to maybe be more energized, something, you know. It's like you have a new great friend. It's fantastic, you know. She's fun and she's unpredictable, and you know, she's cool. Like, so I think she has an impact on the band, and in the future when we have the live shows, the tour starting, I think it's gonna be even more. We're gonna see her like blooming, and I can't wait, honestly. I know we have already booked some gigs in Germany as well in October, November, and it's something we really wait for. So yeah, this year looks kind of busy. We're now focusing on the UMK and hopefully winning the Finnish part of this and going to Italy to represent Finland if everything goes well, to go to the Eurovision. So we have all this focus now on that stuff. But at the same time, we have been talking about the tour already, planning the autumn. We have quite many shows already out there, but it's still coming together. We have to practice with the new lineup. You know, Emilia, she has to learn to play all the 200 songs, and there's still a lot to do. But honestly, I'm very happy to be busy again after the COVID times. It was so boring and devastating just be at home and wondering, like, what should we do? We can't play the concerts, we can't travel, we can't even see each other. It was really hard, but now I'm feeling so much more optimistic about the future, and I'm actually thinking that the shows, the tour will happen. Yeah, it's like a lifestyle, the whole thing. We have been together almost 30 years with the band, so ever since we were kids. So I've learned this lifestyle, and suddenly it's been taken away from me, and I was really mentally feeling bad, even physically later. Like I was really not well. The first year was really hard, 2020, and then after that I started seeing some more positive things in front of me, and like going through the history of the band from the very beginning was kind of like a therapy session for myself to remind me of what we have and what have we done and how important and how much fun it has been. So that was like the thing that kind of cured me, and I was able to write music again, and then came up with the song Jezebel, and the idea that we should take part of the Eurovision. You know, all these kind of visions came alive, and I think it's good to have something ahead of you, something you go towards, some challenges to overcome, something to conquer. It's very important. And right now we are full of energy and feeling more happier than in years with the band. In a good place right now. Well, our fans have been asking that for many years. Like, when is Rasmus gonna take part of the competition? And I think this time, last summer, we came up with the right kind of song. So it's a song contest anyway. I really believe in our song. I thought I played it to the guys, and I said, like, why don't we take part of the UMK and try to go to Eurovision? And they heard the song, and they were like, yeah, it's a good song. Let's do it. I think everybody believed in the song, and that's one of the main things. But also, a couple of last years have been really horrible with COVID and pretty much nothing to do. So I think that's one of the reasons that we're looking for some thrill, some excitement, and it seemed like a good idea. Well, I have my lucky feathers. You know, it's something I always do when I kind of escape from the world. You know, I put on my feathers and I'm out of here. That's something. It's kind of symbolizes the freedom, and like I do things my own way, and I'm responsible for myself. But other things, I think I bring all my memories. I think they make me strong, you know. So much has happened during these years with the band, and in my life otherwise too. You know, I have kids, and I think that's very important always to remind yourself who you are and where you come from. Finland has become more important to me every year. Actually, I have lived in America for 7 years now, and more I think about Finland and my roots and my connection to this country, and it is special. I think it was good to have a break in a way, though it was not fun having to go through these COVID times, but I was able to like stop and think about my life, think about my family, like sort of like look from the outside, step outside the box and look at myself. Who am I, and what have I done, and how do I want to continue, and what should I do next? And it was like a self-search moment right there. It was really important because I want to kind of, I wanted the band to have a new beginning in a way. We had some difficulties. The previous guitarist, Pauli, he all of a sudden, he wanted to leave the band and he quit. And we were in a situation that we don't have a guitarist, and You know, all these kind of negative things came at once. So it was time for the rebirth of the band, and then we got a new guitarist. Emilia joined us in September, and she has been wonderful. She's so good in so many ways, and she has really got us back on the track. In general, I think just be yourself, be who you are, come as you are. And that's the message of our song too, Jezebel. That's the rebellious person who's doing things her own way. Just be yourself. That's my message. And be brave, take risks, and be original. Yeah, it's good, by the way. But in Finland, there's a lot of things that I'm very proud of. One thing is that Finland is known as a music country. Though we are a small nation, about 5 million people, we have many bands and many artists from Finland, which I'm really, really proud of. And they're quite special in their ways, you know, like when Lauri won the Eurovision 2006 with the monster outfits, you know, I was so proud of my Finnish boys. Like, that's the way to go, you know. Kind of confusing and special, very original. It's cool. And I think Finnish things, I'm very Finnish people are very like what's the word? I can't talk now. So you can always trust a Finnish person. If they say something, they will keep their promise, you know.
They're very trustworthy.
Trustworthy, yeah, exactly. And I've come to respect that more and more when I have lived abroad. I have lived in America for 8 years now, 7 years. And I've noticed that it's many times easier to deal with the Finnish people. They are so reliable and so good people. We have a long history with the German fans. I think the most hardcore fans of the Rasmus are from Germany. And it's gonna be fun to see them. I hope COVID is over and we can, you know, give them good hugs and see them outside the venue like we used to do. Talk to them and, you know, take pictures and I really also miss German cities. It was so much fun just like going around the country. At one point we used to go there a lot. I think we have been, you know, we have been in the crazy techno parties in Berlin, but also we have been in Baden-Baden bathing with some old people. Like, you know, all kinds of experiences that have been really wonderful. I really miss Germany and I can't wait to see all the German fans in the first row.
Rockland Radio. Bester Rock and Pop.